All right, looks like we are live for day two. Hello, everyone. My name is Rakhi Agarwal, President of Discover, and it's my extreme pleasure to be here today with you on day two of the fifth annual summit. What an exciting day we had yesterday. Wow, amazing. We had so much to learn from so many distinguished leaders in the industry and all the great tips that we learned and took away from all the different sessions, panelists, education series that actually gave us ideas and best practices on how to be an ally and make the world a better place around us. So a big thank you to everyone who attended yesterday and participated in these sessions. And today we are looking forward to having an equally, if not more exciting and powerful day two of the summit. And we will have the opportunity to hear from the First Lady of New Jersey. She will not be able to join us for the Q&A. We just heard that, but we will hear her keynote. And we will take the opportunity to actually walk you around the virtual conference center that we have built for the summit that you are participating in. Karthik will show us around, and then we'll come back after the virtual tour, which will be a very brief tour. We'll come back and listen to the First Lady of New Jersey, Tammy Murphy's keynote speech. And then we will go and join our leadership panel that will be hosted and moderated by Gartner. So for that, I will hand it over to you, Karthik. Please show us around.
Sure. And just a quick welcome to everyone to day two. Hope you've had a great day so far and enjoyed the conference. So you should be able to see my screen right now. And you can see that this is currently the lobby page that we have available that you all should be quite familiar with. So one thing I do want to point out, and as you've seen in the announcement, all these banners here are clickable, and so you can see all the sponsors companies' welcome videos. Aside from that, there is a survey as well that we would really hope that you can do whenever you have some time. It can quickly give us more information about how the conference is run and what feedback you have for us. But more importantly, I want to talk about our virtual conference center, which is this exhibit hall over here. So if you click the exhibit hall button up top, you will then be taken to the conference room where you see all the sponsor companies and their respective booths. There are two ways to view the conference booths. One is to simply hover your mouse and scroll over it till you can see all of the booths available, or you could also scroll down to the page and see this exhibitors index down here. Once you're in the index, you can click on a booth, learn more about them via the content links posted below. And one thing I do want to point you towards is the chat timings button. Once you click on the chat timings, it will show you what time the representative is available to speak to. As you can see here, we have Kate from J&J, and she's available from these timings available to you to talk about anything from diversity, supply chain, or just general networking. To then chat with a representative, you would click this button here, which takes you to a new tab. Once in the tab, after it loads, you can see here that it will pop to this screen where you can then speak to the chat as a whole by typing a message in this box. If you don't want your message to be broadcasted to everyone in the center, you could also privately message the booth representative by hovering over their name and clicking chat now. This will open a private chat between you and the booth rep where you can speak to them freely regarding anything you want, again, conference related. That being said, that kind of really takes over what we really want to show you in regards to the actual networking event in the conference center. You can also navigate different platforms within the auditorium, the lounge, and there's also the info booth where you have tech support should you need it throughout the event. With that being said, just a nice quick summation of what we really have to offer. So Rakhi, back to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So now we will take the opportunity to actually hear from the First Lady of New Jersey, Tammy Snyder Murphy, and we have a video. She is not available to answer and be with us for the Q&A session, but we are very thankful to her for the time and the message that she has sent us. So Karthik, can we hear from the First Lady?
Sure.
Hello, everyone. This is First Lady Tammy Murphy. It is my honor to welcome all of you to Discover's annual summit, and I want to thank President Rakhi Agarwal for the invitation to be a part of today's program, focused on the role of allyship in the evolving workplace. Our administration recognizes that New Jersey's incredible diversity is one of our greatest strengths. In fact, our Office of Diversity and Inclusion, led by our Chief Diversity Officer, Hester Agudosi, was established to lead New Jersey's efforts to promote diverse leadership in government and to ensure that we take every opportunity to support our diverse populations. And I'm thrilled to share that on September 28th, the governor also established the Office of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Now Belonging. This new office, created within the governor's office and led by Janae Johnson, aims to dismantle inequity based on race and ethnicity from state government and expand opportunities for communities of color and other underserved New Jerseyans. Our administration's goal is to create a stronger and fairer New Jersey for everyone, and we are determined to reach that goal through tangible change that creates equity, builds wealth, and expands opportunity for every New Jerseyan. As Discover works to build a network of professionals who support one another and help break down barriers for people of color, this organization is setting the example for the advancement and growth of diverse populations in the supply chain industry and every industry. Thank you for working with us to move New Jersey forward, and I wish you the very best for a successful summit.
Thank you. Wow, that was very good. That's really big commitment and support from the governor's office in New Jersey. So complete setup of a new office for D&I that is very, very powerful and impactful. Hopefully that will help all of us in all our agenda in trying to advance the career of people of color and also to improve diversity and inclusion landscape in the organization and the supply chain industry. So thank you, the First Lady. Thank you, Tammy, very much for your note, your speech, and your support and your passion and commitment. We really appreciate your time. Thank you very much. So with that, I will encourage everyone to take the next few minutes to join us in the panel that will be leadership panel that will be hosted and moderated by Gartner. That will have our senior leaders, Kathy Wengel from J&J, Nancy Barber from BMS, Yoni Dewberry from Land O'Lakes, and Jason Ryman from Hershey's. So it will be very exciting to hear what Gartner has come up with their research, their studies about D&I, gain some insights, and then hear the senior leaders of our supply chain industry actually impart their thoughts and their knowledge, their insights about how they feel about D&I and the research that Gartner will be sharing with us. So with that, I welcome everyone to join our next session. Thank you so much.